much sooner than later. Mr. Justice Wakiaga, in a case known as Stanley Mambo versus the Kenya KACC, said the following, quote, "The scourge of money laundering, economic crimes, and corruption is threatening the moral and social fabric of our society." If I stopped there, my speech would be complete. But let me add a few paragraphs. Corruption is discussed mostly in technical terms as a governance issue, an economic drain, or a legal obstruction. But at its core, corruption is a direct assault on human dignity. It erodes the value, the rights, and the worth of individuals, especially the most vulnerable in our societies. Human dignity, as affirmed in the African Charter, refers to the intrinsic worth of every human being, the right to be treated with respect, with fairness, and with equality. It is the foundation of all the other rights. When we allow corruption to fester, we compromise this very foundation. Kofi Annan, who I had the great privilege of meeting in very difficult circumstances that all of you will remember, said the following: "If we want to preserve human dignity, we must refuse to accept a world where corruption is tolerated." Corruption is not just the theft of money, it is the theft of hope, the denial of dignity, the erosion of citizenship. It tells people that who you know matters more than what you need. It says access to justice, to jobs, to medical care depends on a bribe, not a right. When public officials plunder the public purse, they just don't violate a financial rule or break the law. They violate our people's right to access to health care, clean water, education, and justice. When a citizen must pay to access what is rightfully theirs, it is not simply unethical, it is betrayal of their very humanity. Pope Francis put it bluntly: corruption is paid for by the poor. Let us reflect for a moment, ladies. A child is denied access to quality education because funds meant for books or classrooms were embezzled. Her dignity is violated. When patients are turned away from hospitals because money was diverted for private gain, their dignity is stripped away. When a job is given not to the most qualified but to the best connected, then we lose an entire generation. This is a betrayal of human dignity.